All right, hello and happy Saturday afternoon, evening actually. All right, so hopefully you can't hear the TV. We have the TV on the other side. But today I'm gonna be working on my storage room. I mean, still very much pregnant. I am 40 weeks and 3 days today. So I said, you know what, let me not wait and let me go ahead and start working on this pantry or the storage room. So if you watch my videos about maybe 2-3 years ago, I did my storage room. Basically, it was nothing in there. We added the oasis system from the containers from IKEA, and I like completely organized it. Now it's been organized for a while, but right now it's kind of in chaos. So I'm trying to get the light. Let me see if maybe I should just put on the light. I'll just do this. Well, whatever. Now it's in chaos. And I do want to be a bit organized right now. Like, since we've been doing some work on the house, that area needs to be organized. Plus, I want my housekeeper to feel a little bit more comfortable, and I want her space, her area, to be very clean and just organized. So when she comes, she can use the space with ease. Because right now, it's just jam-packed with stuff. So I am going to show you guys what it looks like right now. It is chaotic. Someone who is all the way pregnant like me probably... Guys, I was eating and this is where my food fell. Probably should not be going in there, but what I'm gonna do is have Tony help me take some stuff out, put it out, and kind of just like reorganize it. I really do believe this is gonna be very quick because I already know how it's gonna look. I just need to do it, and I'm gonna start today. So hopefully I can finish in the next like 3 hours. If I don't, or if I do finish late, I'll then show you guys what it looks like tomorrow. So anyway, let me let you go. Oh, I'm looking at my beautiful stroller. So pretty. I'm gonna let you guys go. Well, I'm gonna go show you guys what it looks like right now. Kind of, I guess, talk through what is in there right now, and then take everything out and do the process. Y'all know how I do. Okay, let's go. Look how I'm walking. I'm a waterler now. Anywho, this is what it is looking like now. It is a complete mess. Sorry, it's a little blurry. So it used to be super organized. I recently moved this here just to see if this will fit, and it does. I will be bringing in these and possibly another type of bin, and I may be taking all of these out and using them somewhere else. But I might be keeping these. So we'll see, or I might just switch them out and get rid of the white ones and only keep the clear ones on the bottom. But look at back there, we have some throw pillows, we have some bins, and I think that's pretty much it back there. So I really want to have linens everywhere. I do want to go through them and kind of decide what I want. I'm probably going to be getting rid of all these party utensils, these dinner plates that I will never touch. They're plastic. I bought them for a party years ago. I don't touch them. But all these other things like candles, light bulbs, our Swiffer items, I do like them. We do have some dishes in those gray containers, which we don't touch those. So I will be taking those out as well. But keeping the gray containers for like really nice dishes that I do want to get from the thrift store. I've been telling myself I want to do that. We will be keeping these because this is what the kids eat. I was going to say I was going to switch it, but I'm not because this is longer. And they can access this. Well, this is Tony's stuff. And look, this is not goldfish, so I need to change the label. I might keep the same label, most likely. And then, usually we have our paper towel and toilet paper up here, which we need to order more toilet paper, some more paper towels. So we will probably make an order very soon. But, that's pretty much it. It's really not that bad. It's just that some of this stuff needs to go, like, this is just, well, I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but we have our robot vacuum going. Vacuuming upstairs, and it is beating something up. Guys, this is the best I can do. It is what it is. He just stared at it. I'm probably not going to take everything out at once, though. I'll just work shelf by shelf. To make my life a lot easier, shelf by shelf. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work shelf by shelf So I'll work on, well, these 2 shelves, and then I'll work on those 2 because should I be doing this right now? Probably not. Do I look tired? I have not slept, guys. I've been going through contractions every night for the last 3 days. Going through one, right. They're pretty mild. When I'm up doing things, they're mild. When I'm sitting down, they're intense. Oh. Sabria's favorite. Yeah, okay, so far we have, well, not those, but these are empty. I do want to, yeah, I can bring this shelf up since we will be using the black bins. They don't need that much room. So, yeah, because I think only 4 can fit here. I want to use, these are going to be for the black bins. So I'm going to move these up, and then I'll probably end up, no, because if I move this up, I'm going to lose space here. I still could move this down. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to somehow reconfigure this so that there's not so much of a gap here. It comes down to here, and then possibly bring something down or up or whatever. Just kind of make it make sense. Especially since I'm going to be bringing these down, then I'll still have space here. But anywho, let me do that. I'm going to clean also. First I'll clean, then I'll move, because they have not been cleaned in a while. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to use my favorite Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose spray cream. That's not what it's called. Mrs. Meyer's multi-purpose cleaner. Clean these 2 at least that I can touch, get on the stool, and do the rest. But yeah, this is she right now. Look what Mr. is watching. The Office. Hey, handsome. Hello. You here, baby? I changed really quickly. Baby was crying, fed her. I got out of that outfit. My neck is still dark, and I changed. So I'm gonna be showing you guys my storage room. I still have to put on some labels on some bins. You know what, let me just go show you guys what I have to do. It's kind of dark. Okay, I'll put on this light over here. Let there be light. So, I got a battery here. So I'm putting on labels on this. So I decided to use these in here because they're just really deep, and it just makes the most sense, to be honest, for what's in this storage room. So I still have to put this one on, which is detergent, and then these 2, and then I'll come back and show you guys what everything looks like. Honestly, every time I walk in here, where's the light? Ooh, there we go. Honestly, every time I walk in here, I feel so great because it's just so much more clear now, and you know, there's nothing really on the floor. It just makes more sense. I have been, you can hear the TV over here. Let me go this way. Let me go back over here because my mom and the baby are on that side. But in the past, I used to really like base a lot of my organizing, I want to say sessions, but sessions, whether it's in my house or in my client's house, I used to base them on levels. Wow, this looks really different. Okay, when I do this, it doesn't. But anyway, I used to base them on levels, and level 1 being just functional, level 2 being functional and a little bit aesthetically pleasing or cohesive, and then number 3 being aesthetically pleasing, and basically that being like what's the main focus. My, as you've probably seen in my home, most of the spaces in here are level 3. They're extremely organized, and they look really nice. And a lot of times, most of the space is taken up by products. So I go heavy on the products because to me, products do bring in the vision for the most part. And of course, they do bring in style, and I just love my home to look nice and organized, as you can kind of see. I'm still working on it. Anyway, so basically so my storage room right now is a level 3. I added a lot of bins. I feel like it's bin heavy compared to what it was before, but it just makes so much more sense because there's so many categories in that storage room, and I wanted each category to have its own bin. So I wanted to give you a preface before I showed you guys the storage room so that you understand why it's so heavy bin, but that's kind of my focus in my home. But of course, there's other people's homes where we only focus on level 1, which is just functional. No organizing products, or we give them a level 2 organizing makeover where it is super functional but still a little bit aesthetically pleasing, which means we're bringing in or we're using their existing bins, but we're not adding a lot of organizing products to the space. I hope that makes sense. I do have a video on that. I'll leave it in the description box below or here. And there you can really understand what I mean by level 1, level 2, level 3. I have 2 videos on that, and I redid it so that it made a little bit more sense. I do want to do an updated video on that this year where I kind of explain in like more details. Again, that's a process that I use when it comes to other people's homes and of course my home. It just makes the process of organizing so much easier because you get to see what level people are on, where they're at currently, and which makes it easier to organize their space. Anywho, all right, let me go add those 2 labels and then I'm going to show you guys what that storage room looks like. All right, let's go. All right, I'm done. So where should I start? You know what? I'll start from the top. So just as before, paper towels go at the top. Actually, I think we used to do toilet paper at the top, but paper towels at the top. We do buy bulk, so they also sit over there. Next shelf is the toilet paper. So we do buy bulk as well, and for the most part, the toilet paper sits in every bathroom that we have, but this is the leftovers. And initially I was gonna use these bins in the baby's room, but I really do like them here. So for now, they're in here. I might change my mind, but if not, or if I do, I'll just buy new ones. But yeah, these are great. If you watched my video, you saw when I showcased them. I'll show you guys this. They're great. I feel like they're not even being used to its full capacity in here because they have a whole strap. But as of now, they sit here and it works, especially since we haven't even touched the nursery. So hey, at least they're being used somewhere. I wanted to bring in this color or these bins because of these bins that I showed you. But anyway, next I ended up using or reusing these. I really do like them. I feel like they store so much. As you can see, we have our candles, we have our dusters. This is new to the bins, our light bulbs, and then our disposables in here. This is really for our housekeeper. So this, we put them all in here so she knows where to go, which is why even though there's some dusters in here, there's also some dusting towels she uses. Okay, next we have these beauties. So the moment that I saw these online, I knew they were going to go perfectly in here. These are from Amazon. They come in a pack of 6. Only 4 can fit in here, which is actually the perfect amount. And this is where the kids' snacks sit here. This is going to be going soon, but we have the Capri Sun. And I always say kids because I'm also referring to my nephew. But here's where we have our Capri Suns. We have sodas. This is for guests, but they're probably going soon. Noodles. I mean, this is Sabria's favorite thing to eat. And then we have some chips in here. There's actually other kinds of chips in here as well. Well, they've kind of been eaten, so we probably need to re-up. But this is where that sits. And Sabria's at the age where she can reach this. She mentioned to me, she's like, oh, this is kind of like a drawer. I was like, exactly. Because she just pulls it out and pulls it out and pushes it back in when she gets what she needs, which is why I love a long bin. So this is a rectangle sized bin. I think the width of this is probably like 16. So, and the width of this is 18, so, or 19. So it just makes a lot of sense. I love it. I love it. I feel like it gives the storage closet some character. All right, next I showed you guys these, but these are water hyacinths. These actually come folded, and you just kind of unfold them or pick them up, the walls up, and then you put the bottom down. So it's really easy to put together, from Amazon again. Here we have our linens, detergent, because our laundry room, we have new washer and dryer, and we don't want to put our detergent stuff on top. So we decided to bring it in here, but once we do the laundry room, hopefully soon, then this will be leaving here. We have home items, which is a variety of things. We have manuals. We have, oh, that's the baby. We have manuals. We have extra home things that need a place that I don't want to put in the garage. You can hear the baby. And then we have rice. So we always have rice, a lot of rice. So we always put it in here because we have some, well, we have some out, and then we have it in here because it's like the excess. And then on the bottom, which is my favorite part, we have these bins, which are the Shimu bins. I have mentioned these bins a lot of times in my videos, and I think they are perfection. I like them because outside of it being functional, it also looks nice. They are really similar to the multi-purpose bins, which do the same thing. Like they're high and they're thin, but these I feel like look a little bit more stylish. So I basically created so many categories down here because they were just things that we use in the house all the time, like our hand soap, or just other like cleaners, spray cleaners. These are all natural. Mrs. Myers is the brand I love the most. We have our insect sprays. We have our miscellaneous sprays. We have our filter. This is the filters for the air purifier. We have our workout powder, ramp rid, our damp rid for our closets, stain what did I call that? Stain remover. Wow. And then we have our floor cleaner, and then right there, that caddy, that's for our housekeeper. So she has access to, of course, everything here, but especially her cleaners, so she can kind of get what she needs and do her thing. I did mention this earlier in the video, but we still have this. I have not cleared it out yet because I didn't have time when I was in labor, but this is where our new dishes will go eventually. So I just kept them there. Our old dishes are in there. And then on the floor, we kind of have just extra linens because they didn't have a place. And just like extra components that had to come out, like of the cabinet and this and the fridge, or the this fridge. No, that's the old laundry. We could get rid of that. The old washer. And then our filters. I think those are called filters, right? Air filters. So, and then of course our vacuum, our broom, and then our ladder, which I want to get a new one because this one's not pretty. And this one can sit outside. But other than that, and then our vacuum on the side. So basically this is what it looks like. It's really simple. I stuck with very neutral colors, of course. I love using clear bins when it comes to storage areas, as I did here. And then of course bringing in some solids. So, but still kept it very neutral. I kept all the labels the same, which kind of brings everything all together, even though the bins are so different. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like it just looks so much more cleaner in here. I got rid of the runner that was in here. I got rid of the picture that was here, and I just kept it really simple. So I like it a lot. I'm really happy with this space. Again, I feel like I can walk in here, have peace of mind, because all that's happening in my life now, I need peace of mind. So my storage room is definitely helping me with that. Anyway, I was going to put a bin, or I was going to add a bin in here for the baby, but I decided to use a rolling cart instead for her. So outside of here is where her rolling cart sits. So all of her things are downstairs whenever we're downstairs. And of course, when we're upstairs, they're everywhere else because her room is not together and our room is not together. So, but anywho, that's pretty much it. That is it. I started this when I was, 40 weeks and 2 days in labor, pregnant and in labor. And Now, 3 weeks later, I finished it. So that's how chaotic my life has been. Just, you know, the newness of it all, the transitions in my life. So now I can start focusing on other things. Now that things aren't, I don't have a routine yet at all, but I want to start to finish things and work on things so that my house can start to finally be done and come together and be done eventually. So, anywho, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this was a video that was somewhat inspiring or motivating. Hopefully it helps you get a space in your home organized. Even though it may take some time to get there, you can still get there. Also, everything doesn't have to be, or your space doesn't have to be a level 3 like it is here. You don't need all these bins. You can have most of your shelves open with all your products out, and then maybe have 1 or 2 shelves with bins. It's all about what makes sense to you, what's functional, and honestly, that's the best way and probably the only way you're going to stay functional, because at the end of the day, it's all about maintaining your space. Not just getting it organized, but keeping it that way. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.